So hope you guys are able to see my screen and I hope you are able to hear me clearly, right, sir? Everyone? Can you guys please confirm over the chat? Yes. Okay. Fine. Sounds good, sir. So let us start for the today's discussion, sir. As part of our yesterday's discussion, so we just had completed the sum of the functions, sum of the functions for what? Single row functions, sir. Some of the functions related to what? Single row functions, sir. Right, sir? Right or not? Yes. What we had completed, sir, on the single row functions? What we had completed on the single row functions? Come on, guys. What we had completed on the single row functions? What we had completed with the single row functions, sir? String functions got completed. Okay. Math functions got completed. And date functions got completed. And we are just talking about for what? Conversion functions, sir. Okay. And just we are talking about for what, sir? Conversion functions. Right, sir. Okay, these are the functions which we had completed, sir, on yesterday's session, and we are just talking into the what? Conversion functions, sir. What is the purpose of conversion functions, sir? Basically, to convert like what is the purpose of to-char function, sir? What is the purpose of to-char function here? This function converts like as in the oracle date into what? Oracle date into what? Character format, sir. Okay, into the character format, and that format will be always going to be in the specified in what? Single quotes. So means it is a to-char function is always used for what, sir? Converting from the oracle date value to what? Character format, sir. And always the format are going to be in the specified in what? As a character, sir, here. Right, sir? Sir, all the notes are already uploaded, sir. All the notes are uploaded in the GitHub, right? So session 18, Sun Prakash. I believe every day after completion of the session, I will be uploading into the GitHub, sir, immediately. Please verify, sir. Please verify once. There is some problem in the 18th notes. Okay, I will have a look once, sir. Okay, at the end of the session, we'll have the look that one. Okay, yeah. Fine, sir. So the to-char function is for what, sir? Just for what? Converting like as in the oracle date value into what? Character value, sir. Okay. So see, sir, if you see, observe carefully. So to-char function, the first parameter will be what? Date, sir. First parameter will be what? The date. And the second parameter will be what? The format which you want to require it, sir. Okay. The format which you want to require. Select to-char of sysdate, and I wanted to display like as in the date in the format of which format? dd/mm/yyyy. Okay, means nothing but and what? 2 digits of the month, sir. Mon is nothing but and what? 3 digits, 3 characters of the month. First 3 characters of the month, sir. Understand? If you want complete name of the month means, then you can go with what? Month word, sir. Understand? So just to copy this one, sir. One by one, we'll see that one, sir. Okay, paste it here. Okay, paste it here, sir. Okay, yeah. Observe carefully, sir. The first one is what? Just converting like as an converting like as an the system date into what? dd/mm/yy. So nothing but an what? Date and the month is displayed as in the digit and the complete year is been the complete year has been displayed or not? Yes. So see, sir. Okay, yeah. So we can have that one, sir. YYMMDD. Okay, sir. DD means nothing but an 2 digits, sir. 2 digits only, Satish. Okay, yeah. Yes. So to-char of what? Sysdate, and we are just displaying the date format in what format, sir? DD hyphen first 3 characters of the month and then followed by what? Complete year, sir. Just verify it, sir. So this is what the output, sir. This is what like as an output of this statement. This is nothing but an what? Output of this statement, sir. Okay. For the second statement, what is the output, sir? This is what the output. We are just displaying for what? Month name as the first three characters of the month name, sir. First three characters of the month name. That's all. Okay. And the second one is what? What we are extracting, sir? What we are extracting? So we are just extracting like as on the day. So we are just from the current date. For the current date, we are extracting for what? The day, sir. What is the day here? That is what the Friday, right? Today will be the Friday, right or not? We are just extracting for what? Day, sir. If you want the extract like as on the month, if you want to extract like as on the month, sir, so then you can go with what? Month, sir. Understand? So see, some of them are asking, can we change the custom date format like this? Yes, sir. It's up to your wish, sir. Okay, Rajshekhar, it's up to your wish. So whatever the format you have wanted to require, just mention that one. Sys date, comma, what is your format? YYY slash month slash, okay, month digit slash DD. That's all. From dual. Okay, from dual, sir. Okay, just check it out. So see, this is what the date value we are getting or not, Rajshekhar. Okay, yes, sir, this format is not a predefined, sir. It's an user defined. Some of the applications are displaying like as in the date in the format of what? DD, Y for complete year, sir. Some of the applications are displaying like as in the date values in the form of what format? DD, first three characters of the month and the last two digits of the year, sir. Right? According to their format. According to their format, you can use that format here, sir. Understand? We just extracted the day from the current date and we just extracted like as in the month from the current date and we are just displaying like as in the sys date in the form of what? Hours and formats information or not, sir? Come on, guys. Hours, minutes and seconds we are getting or not? This is what the value, sir. Okay, this is what like as in the value for that. Okay, I'm extracting like as in the year, sir. I'm just extracting like as in the year from the current date. Okay, and see, sir, complete month we are getting or not? 23 December 2022, right or not? We are just getting like as in what? Complete name of the month or not? If you want complete month along with the day means you can go with what? So day as well, sir, according to your format. So this is what my required format. DD month and then followed by what? Hyphen is nothing but on the day, sir. So this is what the format, sir. Hope you guys are comfortable. The purpose of to-char function. Hope you guys are comfortable. The purpose of the to-char functions are everyone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. These are the outputs, sir. I'm just given like as an outputs beside the SQL statements. Clear? What is another function we are talking on yesterday, sir? What is another function we are talking on yesterday? To-date function. To-date function, right or not? So what is the purpose of to-char? Converting the Oracle date into what? Character date format, right or not? So, but in case of to-date, converting like as in the character date format into what? Oracle date format, vice versa. Simple. So to-date function, this function converts what? Non-Oracle date format, non-Oracle date format into what? Oracle date format, sir. Understand my point, sir? So to-char function is what? Converting the Oracle data format into what? So character date format or non-Oracle date format. So this function is vice versa, sir. This function is what? Vice versa. Converting like as in the non-Oracle date format or character date format into what? Oracle date format. And it accepts like any character format, sir. Any character format of the date, such as what? DD slash MM slash YY, okay, or DD hyphen MM hyphen complete year, or else DD first three digits of the month, first three characters of the month and complete year, or else you can pass like as in any character date format, sir. And these formats will be converted into what? Oracle default date format, right or not? What is the Oracle default date format, sir? What is the Oracle default date format? Can you guys tell me? What is the default date format of an Oracle? Not sysdates, Pravakar. DD hyphen month, first three digits of the month and then followed by what? 2 digits of the year. Okay, just check it out. If you have such a doubt means you can have that query, sir. Okay, yeah. Okay, see sir, select sys data from what dual, sir? From dual. Okay, see sir, what is the default format, sir? DD hyphen first 3 characters of the month and the last 2 digits of the year, sir. And the last 2 digits of the year. That is what the default format, sir. Default date format of an Oracle. Is that clear, sir? Is that clear or not? Okay, then see sir, the syntax is you can define your the date with the required character format, sir. That will be converted into what? Oracle date format. Understand my point or not, sir? See sir, select to date. I just define like as on the date in this format. Now the Oracle will convert into this for which format, sir? 22nd March -15, sir. Understand my point, sir? So this is what the date format I supplied here. Okay, observe carefully. Okay, yeah, see here, sir. The Oracle is converting that the given date format into Oracle date format or not? Come on, sir. Oracle is converting like as in the character date format into Oracle date format or not? Yes. So as per your, see, the point is select. So if I'm going to select 2_date, okay, something like DD, okay, DD means nothing but an 22:05:2016. Okay, then I'm just specifying the format what I have given here. DD okay, then YYY, sir. That's all. From that's all, sir. Okay, from dual, sir. So what is the value, sir, you are expecting? 22nd May of 2016 or not? Come on, guys. So means whatever the date format you have supplied here, that date format will be converted into what? Oracle date format, sir. That is what it is doing like as in the toDate function. Hope you guys are comfortable. Conversion functions toDate and toChar. Come on, guys. Any doubts? Any doubts? Okay, fine, sir. Fine. So that is what the toDate functions, sir. Okay, yes. So now we are jumping on to what? Another category of functions, sir. Another category of functions, multi-row functions. What do you mean by multi-row functions, sir? What do you mean by single row function? First of all, before going to the multi-row, what do you mean by single row function? The function which can be executed on what? Every row of the database table is called what? Single row function or not? Come on, guys. The function which can be executed on every row of the database table. So on every row of the database table, that is called what? Multi-row function or not? Yes. What do you mean by multi-row? Sorry, a single row function. Sorry, sir. Single row function. What do you mean by multi-row function, sir? What do you mean by multi-row function? The functions, these functions will works on what? Entire table of the information and entire table of the information and returning for what? Only one value. Okay. So multi-row functions are nothing but on what? The functions which can work on what? Entire table of information and it is going to be returning what? Single value, sir. Understand my point or not, sir? Everyone. So what is the first function, sir? What is the first multi-row function we have? Sum. The first multi-row function is what? Sum, sir. So what is the purpose of sum, sir? As a name itself having meaning. So this function is used to find sum of all the values in the given column, sir. Understand? So this function is used to find sum of all the values in the given column of the database table. Understand, sir? So that is what sum, sir. Clear? Select sum of salaries from the employee table. Observe carefully, sir. Observe carefully. Select a star from employee table. Okay, in the employee table. So I'm going to perform what? Sum, sir. Okay, sum of all the salaries for all employee table. I just wanted to know the salaries of all the employees in an organization. Then I need to go for what? Sum. So what is the sum value, sir, here? 29,025 rupees, right or not? 29,025 rupees, right or not, guys? What is the output we are getting, sir? 29,025 rupees, right or not? Come on, guys. So means sum function is performing only one row on the database table or entire rows of the database table? Come on, guys, can you please confirm? Sum function will performs what? Single row of the database table or all the rows of the database table? Entire information of the table, sir. Entire rows of information of the table, it will perform that operation. Okay, yes. So what do you mean by AVG function, sir? Average function. This function is used to what? To find the average value of the particular column of the database table, sir. So tell me, sir, what is the average salary of an employees? Tell me, sir. 29,000. So 29,000 25 by 14 from what? Dual. Okay, so means total employees in an organization is what? 14, sir. Average means nothing but an what? Just this one or not, sir? Just try to find out whether you are getting this value or not. 2073. Okay, select average of salary from employee table. So we are getting the same value or not, sir? We are getting like as in the same value or not? Come on, guys. Sir, here 29,025 is nothing but an what? Sum of all salaries of an organization. And 14 is nothing but an what? Number of employees in an organization, which is nothing but an what? Average value or not, sir? 2073 is nothing but an what? Average value or not? That average value we are going with what? AVG function. Clear? Clear, sir? 2073 point something like that. Okay, yeah. Clear, sir? Okay, yeah, fine. Then what is the third function, sir? What is the third multi-row function we have? What is the third multi-row function we have? Max function. So what is the purpose of max? Which is used to find the maximum salary of an employee in an organization or not? Come on, sir. So this function is used for what? Finding out like as in the maximum value of the particular column of the database table, sir. Just verify it, sir. Select star from employee. So what is the maximum salary of an employee, sir? Here, can you guys please confirm? What is the maximum salary of an employee? What is the maximum salary of an employee, sir? Guys, are you there in the session? Everyone, just please concentrate here. Just please concentrate here for the next few minutes. Everyone to be concentrate here, sir. So what is the maximum salary of an employee in an organization? 5K, right? That is nothing but an 5,000. So how can you get to know? Using function. That is the max salary from employee, right, sir? We are getting like as in what? The maximum salary of an employee means which performs like as an entire, which performs what? Entire information of the table, sir, right? Yes. I wanted to know the minimum salary of an employee, sir. I wanted to know what? Minimum salary of an employee. Can you tell me what is the minimum salary of an employee here? Minimum salary of an employee here. What is the minimum salary of an employee in an organization? 800. 800. Right, sir? So see, sir, the minimum salary from employee, sir. That's all. So this is what the minimum salary, sir. Okay. So you can write off the maximum salary of an employee and the minimum salary of an employee and then what? Sum of salaries of an employee and average salary of an employee. Okay. Average salary of an employee and then count of all employees in an organization from employee table, sir. That's all. So means we are getting that entire information or not, sir? Come on, sir. So means multi-row functions are always going to be executing on what? Entire data of the table, sir. Okay. This is what the important. Okay. Hope you are clear, everyone. Yeah. Yes. So observe carefully, sir. We are done with what? Max function. We are done with what? Max function. And we are done with what? Min function. And we are just talking about for what? Count function, sir. Basically, what is the purpose of count, sir? To just find out the number of records in the given table or not? Just you need to find out like as in the number of records in the given table or not? Come on, sir. What is the purpose of count? What is the purpose of count function, sir? What is the purpose of the count function? So this function counts the number of records in the given table, and this function having like as in the three sub functions, sir. And these functions are having like as in what? Three sub functions. Understand? Three sub functions, sir. And see, sir, count of star. So this function is used for what? This function is used for what, sir? Count the number of records in the given table, which includes what? Both duplicates and null values, sir. Understand, sir? Whenever you are going to use like as in the count of star means, which will includes what? The number of records in the given table. So for the both duplicate values and the null values of that column, sir. Understand my point, sir? Everyone? Select a count star from employee. How many records you are going to get here? How many records you are going to get here, sir? Output. Select a count star from employee. How many records we are going to get, sir? 14 employees, sir. 14 employees. Understand? Yes. So observe carefully, sir. So count of expression, sir. Count of expression, you can pass it. Okay. So see, sir, this function is also used to count the number of records in the given table, including the duplicate values, but excluding for what? Null values. Understand my point, sir? Understand my point? So count of expression, sir. Count of expression. So this function is used to count the number of records in the given table, including the duplicate values, but excluding for what? Null values. So if you go back to the employee table, sir. Okay. If you guys go back to the employee table, okay, select a star from what? Employee table, sir. Okay. So I'm going to take for what? Commission column, sir. So how many employees are eligible for the commission basically? To get without the null data, sir, basically. Okay, to get without the null data of the count. To get like as in the count without null data. Rajshekhar. Okay, yes. So see, sir, select for what? Count of something like count of what? Commission from employee table, sir. So means it's just giving like as in the number of records. It just giving like as in the number of records, sir. It is going to return like as in the number of records which having like as in the values in that column, sir. Understand? See, sir. So we are getting like as in the 4 or not? Come on, guys. What is the difference between count of star and count of commission? So star returns like what? Just for returning the total records of the given table, which includes what? Duplicate and null values. Which includes what? Duplicate and null values, sir. Count of expression, sir. Count of expression is nothing but what? Use it to get the count the number of records in the given table, which includes what? Duplicate values, but excluding for what? Null values. Including for what? Duplicate values, but excluding for what? Null values, sir. Clear? Clear, sir? Everyone? The third type of the count function, sir. The third type of the count function is nothing but what? Count of distinct expression, sir. Count of what? Distinct expression. And this function is also used to count the number of the records in the given table, excluding the duplicate, excluding what? Duplicate and the null values, sir. Excluding the duplicate and null values. Understand my point, sir? Count of distinct expressions, sir. This function is used for what? Used to count the number of the records in the given table. Okay, count of distinct okay, count of distinct expressions, sir. Okay, this function is also used to count the number of the records in the given table, excluding the duplicates and the null values, sir. Excluding the duplicates and the null value. If any row value is the null, then it will be the excluded. Yes. Yes, sir. So see here, select star from employee. Select star from employee. Okay. So see, sir, if you take like as an salary column, could you please tell me what would be the count you are going to get, sir? What would be the count? What would be the number of the records you are going to get if I'm going to apply like a count distinct of salary, sir? Observe carefully. Select count distinct of salary. Okay, distinct salary from employee table. So tell me what you are going to get. How many things, sir? 1250 is repeated. 1250 is repeated like more than one or not? And 3000 is repeated like as in the more than one or not? Tell me, out of 14, how many records you are going to get? Rajshekhar, observe carefully what I told, sir. See, please observe the definition, sir. This function is also used to count the number of the records in the given table, excluding the duplicates. Excluding the duplicates and the null values. Okay, just verify it. So how many records you are getting? 10 or 12? 10 or 12? So it's just excluding the duplicates, sir. It's just excluding the duplicates. 1250 records, sir. See, 1250 salary having like as in the 2 records and 3000 having like as in what? 1250 is nothing but on the 2 records and 3000 is having what? The 2 records. So that's why it is excluding what? 2 records, sir, out of 14. Then you are going to get what? 12 records. Understand, sir? Sir, if I'm going to apply, so MGR column, sir. MGR, manager column. Can you please tell me what would be the count it is going to return? Can you guys please tell me? Concentrate here the column data and tell me, sir, what would be the count it is going to return? Come on, sir. How many records you are going to get here, sir? 6 or 7? 6 or 7? Some of them are people are saying like as in the 7. Some of them are people are saying as in what? Okay. Yeah, 6 only, sir. Okay, just verify it, sir. So just verify it. Select count of what? See, sir, we are getting like as in the 6 only, sir. Right? You are correct, sir. Okay. This is what like as in the count queries, sir. Hope you guys are comfortable about for what? Multi-row functions. What are the multi-row functions we have, sir? Sum function, average function, max function, min function, and then what? Count function, sir. And then count function, sir. Understand? Sum function, average function, max function, min function, and then what? Count function, sir. These are nothing but an what? These are nothing but an what? The multi-row functions, sir. Yeah, these are nothing but an what? Multi-row functions, sir. Any doubts on the multi-row functions, guys, everyone? Any doubts on the multi-row functions as of now? No. Okay then. Okay then. Yeah. So we have another kind of multi-row functions are there. Some of the another multi-row functions are there, sir. So what that is called miscellaneous functions, sir. Okay. That is nothing but an what? Miscellaneous functions. Understand, sir? We have another category of multi-row functions in Oracle. So that is what? Miscellaneous functions. That is what? Nothing but an what? Miscellaneous functions, guys. Understand? Understand, sir? Yes. So what is the first function, sir? NVL. NVL. Okay. So NVL, sir. This function is used to convert what? Null value null value of the column into what? Non-null value, sir. Okay. If the particular database column contains like as in the null value means that null value column will be converted into what? Non-null value, sir. Okay. Non-null value. The syntax of the NVL function is what? NVL of A comma B. Here A representing what? Column name, sir. And B representing what? Replaced value, sir. Replacing value. Understand, sir? So we are just telling that. So what if the column contains like as in the null value means then you can replace with what? B value. Understand, sir? So for example, sir, select a star from employee table. So we have some null value columns. So we have some null data on this column or not? Come on, guys. So we have some null column, so null value data or not? Yes. So observe carefully. Observe carefully. Select employee number. Okay, select employee number, commission, and NVL of what? And NVL of commission, comma 1,000 rupees. Okay, so 1,000 rupees. Tell me what is the meaning of this one, sir? So if commission column contains like as in the null values means that will be treating as an what? 1,000 values, sir. Understand my point or not? We can consider it as an what? 100 values, sir. Not 1,000 because the highest commission is 1,000. Okay. Yeah. So see, sir, observe carefully, sir. So employee number we are getting and the original column of the table is nothing but an what? Original values of the column is nothing but an one, this one, sir. And see, sir, NVL of commission of null means wherever the null value is there, it was treating as an what? 100 or not? Tell me, sir. Right? Wherever the values existed in the column, so they can be the considering as an what? As it is or not? Come on, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Observe carefully, sir. Display like as in the employee details. Okay. Display like as in the employee details of employee number, employee name, salary of an employee, commission of an employee, and the total salary of an employee, sir. Understand? Display what? Employee information that is employee number, okay, employee name, salary of an employee, and the commission of an employee, and the total salary of an employee, sir. Total salary is nothing but an what? Salary of an employee plus what? Commission, sir. Commission. Understand, sir? Understand, sir? And the business condition is and where if the commission is not there for a employee, if the commission is not there, if the commission is not there, 1 minute, sir. And the business condition is what? And if the commission is not there, and if the commission is not there for an employee, if the commission is not there for an employee, okay, treat the commission as what? Consider commission as what? 100. Understand, sir, what I'm trying to say? So you need to populate, you need to populate like as an employee. Okay, yes. So display like as an employee information of employee number, employee name, salary, commission, and the total salary, sir. So total salary is nothing but an what? Salary plus commission, sir. And business condition is what? If the employee is not earning any commission, if the employee is not earning any commission, sir, just consider that employee commission as an what? 100 rupees by default. Can you write a query for that, sir? Can you guys try with that query? Praveen, if you want all the columns on the table means you can use emp dot star before employee number. Before employee number column, you can use emp dot star Praveen. Then you will get all the columns in the table. So can you guys please try this query and share over the chart, share that query over the chart, guys. Hope you understand the question. Hope you understand the SQL query, sir. What is our requirement? Can you write a query and share that query over the chart, guys? Hope you understand the query or not. Question or not, first of all. I'm waiting for your query, sir. I am waiting for your query. Everyone, please try to write the query, sir. Everyone, please try to write the query. Okay. Only two of them are sent the query, sir. Salary commission. Yes, only 4 people, sir, out of 54. Out of 52. So we got like as an only the 4 people for the response. What about the remaining people, sir? If you are not able to spare like as in the 1 hour, how can you guys are coming to the work into the IT, sir? Try to respond. Try to write the query, sir. As I already suggest you, I always suggesting you guys try to join the meeting through laptop. That would be the best and good approach. Out of 52 people, I got only the 5 people from the response. What about the rest of 45 people, sir? And I'm also giving like as in the clearly the notes as well. I'm also giving you the notes as in the clearly, sir. How many of you are not, how many of you guys are going through the notes? I'm not sure on that one. How many of you guys are going through the notes, guys, on the daily basis? How many of you guys are going through the notes on the daily basis, sir, before attending the session? Sir, before attending the session, at least you can go through the notes for the 5 minutes, what we have discussed on yesterday's topic, sir. Understand? Before attending any session, see, especially I'm not talking about my session, sir. Whenever you guys are attending other faculty sessions as well, try to follow this practice. Before attending any session, try to get into the notes for the 5 minutes. What they discussed on yesterday's discussion, what are the important points they discussed. Okay, all this stuff you need to recollect, sir. If you recollect that points on the daily basis means, then you will crack the interview very easily, sir. Okay, and your becomes like as in the technically strong as well. Okay, yeah, just keep this just you need to follow this thumb rule, sir. Okay, yeah, see, sir, select employee number and select employee number, employee name, salary, and the commission. Okay, and then what? Commission. So, and then what? NVL of what? Commission, comma 100, and then what? Salary plus what? Salary plus what, sir? NVL of what? Commission, comma 100. Okay, as what? Total salary. Okay, as what? Total salary from employee table, sir. We need to use what? Double quotes or not single quotes. Elias name, column Elias. Okay, yeah. So we are getting or not, sir? And order by, and I can use like as an order by as well, sir. Order by employee number ascending, sir. Okay, order by employee number ascending. See, observe carefully, sir. Smith employee salary is 800. It doesn't have any commission. The default value of the commission we considering as an what? 100, and the total salary of the Smith is what? 900, sir. Total value of the Smith is what? Total salary of the Smith is what? 900. Allen employee is 1600 and he's earning like 300 commission. Okay, and no default value will be considering here. Total salary of the Allen is what? 1900. Clear, sir? Clear or not? This is what the query, sir. This is what our the query. Okay. Yes, that is what like as in the query, sir. Okay. Yes, example. Okay. Yes. So that is what NVL function. What is the purpose of NVL, sir? Can you guys please tell me? Can you guys please tell me what is the purpose of NVL? NVL function? Just for what? Converting the null value into what? Non-null value. Converting like as in the null value of the column into what? Non-null value. Is that clear, sir? Sir, nobody can explain you these things, sir. I mean to say that, so when you are working with the real time, so definitely you will be getting this kind of situations. How can you convert? How can you consider like as in the null value column? Whenever the column value is null, okay, whenever the column value is null, you need to get like as in the another column from another table. Okay, in such a situations, nobody can tell you these things, sir. Okay, if you ask about your colleagues, so maybe you don't know. I mean to say that they will be the thinking of you. You don't know about the things. Okay, so just concentrate here for the few minutes. That's all. Okay, NVL. This function is used for what? Converting our null values into the non-null values. I given you the example. So whenever the commission column contains null value, the default value we will be considering what? 1000. Hope you clear. Hope you guys are clear, sir. NVL. Non-IT people. Come on, guys. Non-IT people, hope you are able to inline with me. Whether you are following with me or not. Yeah, fine, sir. Okay, then. So the next function is what, sir? NVL2, sir. Okay, NVL2 function. So what is the NVL2 function, sir? Okay, this function is also, okay, this function is an what? It is an extension of NVL function, basically. Okay, NVL2 function is nothing but an what? Extension of NVL function, sir. And this function is also used to convert for what? null value into non-null value, sir. Understand, sir? This function is also used for what? Converting from the null value into what? Non-null value. Sir, I can tell you the simple, sir. In the Java, we have the ternary condition, right or not? In the Java, we have the ternary condition. If the condition is true, then true expression will be executed. If the condition is false, then false expression will be executed or not? Yes. Yes. Same kind of scenario, sir. NVL2. So if the column here, NVL2 of what? A, B, C. Here A represents what? Column, sir. And B is representing what? Replacing values. Understand, sir? B and C are nothing but what? Replacing values, sir. Okay. Observe carefully, sir. Observe carefully and tell me. You will be telling the answer, sir. Okay. NVL2, sir. NVL2 of null value, sir. Okay. Null value. So null value from dual. So observe carefully, sir. I am just passing for what? Null value, sir. If it is null value means 1 will be written or 2 will be the return. See, sir. Observe carefully and tell me. If it is null value, if the column value is null means, then what it is going to return, sir? What it is going to return? 2. Means C expression will return, sir. If the column value is null means, then C expression will return. Okay. Yes. So observe carefully. So NVL2 of nothing but what? Something like Ashok. Okay. Something like Ashok. And I am returning what? Something, I'm just returning what? IT or something like what? Hyderabad. So tell me what it is going to return, sir? What it is going to return? So it is having column containing like as in the value, sir. Column containing like as in the value. Then it is going to return what? IT. IT, sir. If the column having the value means, then B expression will return. If the column value having the null value means, then it is going to return what? C value, sir. Understand, sir? So this is similar to ternary condition in Java or not? This is similar to ternary condition in Java or not, sir? Right? Yes. This is similar to ternary condition or not, sir? Any doubts, guys, up to now? NVL2 function. So Praveen, what do you repeat? So NVL2, sir. NVL2. If the NVL2 means you are just specifying the column name, sir. First parameter is column name. Second parameter is if the column contains like as in the value means, then B expression will be written. If the column contains like as in the null value means, then C expression will return, sir. Understand, Praveen? So right now, as I told you, okay. So as I told you, if it is null value means, then 2 will be returned. If it is having value means, then 1 will return, sir. See, sir, check it out. If I having like as in the 10 value means, having value means, then B expression will return. If it is a null value means, then it is going to return what? Second expression, sir. Clear? Clear, sir? Praveen. Okay. So for that, I have taken here as in what? Values. Values. If it is having the value means, then IT will return. Otherwise, it is going to return what? Hyderabad. That's all. Clear? So see, sir, select a star from employee, sir. Employee. So see, sir, commission column having like as in the null values, right or not, sir? Okay. Commission column contains like as in the null values. Select employee number, employee name, salary, and then what? Commission. Okay, NVL2 of what? So NVL2 of what? Commission. If it is commission is null means, then I can take like as in the salary. Okay, if the commission is null means I can take like as in the salary. Otherwise I can take like as in the commission only, sir, from employee table. That's all. Understand my question, sir? Yes, Satish, you are correct. First, you need to check whether the column contains the null value or not. If it is null value means, then it will return this value. If it is null value means, then it is going to return this value, sir. 1 minute. If it is written like as in the null value. If the column having the value means, then it is going to take like as in what? This value. Okay. Clear? Yeah. See, sir. 1 minute. If the commission having like as in the null value means, I need to take it as in what? A salary, sir. Okay, I need to take it as in what? Salary. Otherwise the commission. That's all. Reverse I have taken. Clear, sir? So if the commission column contains the value means what? Commission value we will take. If the commission value contains like as in the null means, I can take what? Salary. Understand, sir? This is what? NVL2. NVL2 is an extension of NVL or not? NVL2 is an extension of NVL or not, sir? Yes. Okay. So what the NVL will do? What is the difference between NVL and NVL2, sir? What is the difference between NVL and NVL2? NVL will just converts what? Null value into the non-null value. NVL2 is also converting for what? Null value into the non-null value by using what? Ternary condition. If the column contains the value means, then B expression will be executed. If the column contains null value means, then C expression will be executed. Clear? Clear, sir, everyone? Hope you guys are comfortable on these two functions or not. NVL function and NVL2 function. Any doubts? Any doubts, guys, about these two functions? Okay, yeah. So the third function is a null leaf function, sir. Okay, null leaf function. Okay, so what do you mean by null leaf function, sir? This function converts a normal value into what? A null value, sir. Basically, NVL function and NVL2 functions are nothing but an what? Converting the null values into the non-null values. But in case of null leaf function, it is going to converting for what? Normal value into the null value, sir. What is the syntax for that? Null leaf of A comma B. Null leaf of A comma B, sir. If the A and B are both are same, sir, then it will returns what? Null value, sir. Okay. If the A is not equal to B, then always returns what? A value. Understand my point or not, guys? Understand my point or not? So null if condition, sir. Null if function. This function converts the normal null value into what? Null value, sir. So the syntax is null if of A comma B. If the both A and B are equal means, then it will returns what? Null value. If the both A is not equal to B means, then it is going to return what? A value, sir. Okay. Execute this statement, sir. Execute this statement. Observe carefully, sir. Observe carefully the SQL statement. So select employee name we are selecting, and the length of the employee name we are getting to know, and job name, and we are just getting to know what employee job and the length of the job, and null if condition, sir. Null if condition, length of the employee name and the length of the job, sir. If employee length, if the employee name length is equal to length of the length of the employee job means, then it is going to return null, sir. If employee name length is not equal to length of the employee job means, then it is going to return what? Length of the employee name only. Understand, sir? So just check it out. So here the employee name is King. The length of the name is what? 4 characters. And the job of that employee is nothing but a president, 9 characters, sir. Okay. And the job of the element is what? The president is what? 9 characters. So means A is not equal to B. Then always returns what? A. Understand, sir? Understand or not? Sir, that is the thumb rule, sir. Okay, that is the rule they have defined. Okay, null if condition. Okay, yes. That is the predefined rule, sir. Clear? So see, sir, Blake. The Blake name of the length of the Blake is what? 5. The manager length is what? 7. So both are not equal. Then it is going to return what? A value. So it is returning null value. Why? Because Smith employee length is 5 characters and the clerk job is 5 characters. Both are equal. Then it is returning what? Null values or not? Here also the same scenario. Adams and James. Okay, clear, sir? Everyone. So this is nothing but an what? Null if values, sir. Null if function. Okay, clear? And then we have the fourth function, sir. So we have like as in the fourth function. That is what? Coalesce. This is a very important, sir. This is very important. Okay, coalesce function, sir. Coalesce function. Applicable only on the 2 columns, right, sir? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So this function returns the first occurrence of, okay, this function returns what? The first occurrence of, okay, the first occurrence of what? Okay, this function returns the first occurrence of non-null values, sir. Okay, first occurrence of what? Non-null values. Okay, example, select coalesce. Okay, coalesce. Okay, something like a null value. Okay, null value, comma 123. Okay, comma null value, and then what? 533, something. Any number, sir. Any number from dual. Okay, so from dual, sir. What it is going to return, sir? Here we have some list of values which contains what? Null values and the number values. And it is going to return what? Non-null values, sir. First occurrence of non-null value. That is nothing but an 123. 123. Understand? So we have a select star from employee table. Okay, select star from employee table. Okay, select employee number. Okay, employee name, salary, commission, and coalesce. Okay, coalesce of what? Commission. Wherever the commission is null, I believe. Okay, commission is null. Then I'm going to take what? Salary. Okay, from employee table, sir. See, sir. Wherever the commission is null, it is taking what? Salary or not? Understand? Clear, sir? This is what the importance of coalesce. This is what like as in the importance of the coalesce, sir. Okay. Clear? Hope so. We are done with what? Miscellaneous functions as well, sir. Miscellaneous functions of what? Multi-row functions. Okay. So that any real-time use case, the different. So see, sir. Sir, any real-time use case means whenever you are constructing like as an the big queries for the reporting. So at the time, definitely you might be the using this kind of functions, sir. Whenever the null so that's what I told you. So when you are developing the project, so you might have reporting when you are going to write a long lengthy queries for reporting, for generating the reporting. Okay. So whenever the particular column, whenever the particular column value becomes like as in the null, means you need to fetch like as in the another column value from the another table. In such a situations, these functions are helpful for you guys. Understand why the coalesce is more important? Means that's what I told you. Whenever the column value contains null, means it is going to considering like what another value, sir. Okay. So the difference between the difference between what is the difference between, sir? What is the difference between NVL and coalesce? Right, sir? NVL will take what? So can you find that one, sir? The differences between NVL and coalesce as a R&D question. Okay. Yeah. This is all about for what, sir? This is all about for what? Oracle SQL functions, sir. Okay. Totally, how many types of functions are there? Come on, guys. Totally, how many types of Oracle functions are there, sir? Totally, how many types of functions are there? 3 types. What are those? See, sir, basically the Oracle contains what? 2 types of functions: system defined functions and user defined functions. And again, system defined functions are categorized into 2 types: single row functions and multi row functions. And the single row functions are again classified into what? 5 types: string functions, math functions, date functions, and conversion functions. Right, sir? And then after that, multi row and miscellaneous functions as well, sir. Okay. And then we have like what? Multi-row functions, sir. Multi-row functions. Multi-row functions are nothing but and what? So the functions which are executed on entire data of the table, such a functions called as and what? Multi-row functions, sir. Okay. So multi-row functions will have what? Sum, average, max, min, count, all these things. And miscellaneous functions are NVL, NVL2, null, if, coalesce. Clear? Clear, sir? Everyone, this is all about for what? This is all about for what? SQL functions in Oracle, sir. Okay. SQL functions in Oracle. Okay. Yes. So in the tomorrow session, we will be talking about what? Group by class, having class. Okay. And we will write some queries on what? Group by class, using group by class and having class. And then we'll talk with what? Subqueries. And then we'll talk with what? Subqueries. After completion of these 2 topics, after completion of these 3 discussions, will be the jumping on to what? Joins. That is what very important. Okay. Clear, sir, everyone? Everyone, is that clear up to now? Any doubts? So please practice the things, sir. Okay. Yeah. So Sun Prakash, let me have a look. Oracle class notes 18th. 1 minute, sir. View as an raw. Okay. Sun Prakash, like, see, sir, I'm going to share my screen. 1 minute. One minute, sir. See, sir, this is what our Oracle class notes, right? This is what our Oracle class notes. And we have the day 18th notes, sir. Okay. Day 18th notes. Okay. Day 18. Okay, day 18th notes, this one, sir. Okay, click on it, sir. There is an option for you called what? Download. So download it. Understand? So download it, that notes, sir, as a zip file. Okay, because it contains some image, I believe, on the 18th notes. Clear? Clear, sir? In the real time scenario, we will be the working like this or in the different ways to do work. So I could not understand, Samrar. I can give you unmute option and you can ask your question, sir. Okay, I can give you an unmute option for you. You can ask you the question. Yeah, I given you the unmute option, sir. Go ahead.
Sir, I have a queries about like a real-time work, uh, like now we are facing this kind of scenario. So after getting a job, we will be work like this or in a different way.
No, sir. In the real time, mostly, sir, right now you are writing like as in the simple queries on the single table itself, right?
Okay.
Yeah, in the real time, so we are going to have like as on the lot of tables in an application, 100 tables or 200 tables. Okay, so you are going to join all those tables to get the some sort of results.
Okay.
Okay, that is what we are going to see in our joins discussion, sir. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions, sir? Any other questions from others? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Hope you are following the things and whether you are able to do the practices or not. Everyone. Okay. So practice, sir. Practice is more important. Practice is more important, sir, than listening. Okay. So once you get like as on the hands-on practice, then only you will be the getting some kind of confidence as a technically. Okay. So don't ignore the practice. Don't ignore the practice. Okay. So do I mean to say, so don't I mean to say you just need to follow whatever the trainings you are taking. Okay, whatever the trainings you are taking, sir, just practice everything, sir. Sitaramaya, like finally real-time projects are developed, sir. So like we do not have any kind of real-time projects for the Oracle, sir. Okay, so always we just need to write. We need to get like as in the good hands on writing the SQL queries. Okay, that is what only the thing. We do not have any kind of real-time projects on this the Oracle. Okay, yeah. Okay then. That's all for the today, guys. Have a nice day. We'll meet you on the tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night. Tomorrow we have the session, sir. In the real time where it is uses, sir. Surya, what is that one, sir? So where exactly Oracle is using? That is what your question? Yeah. So see, as a Java developer, you will be the not focusing on only the developing the writing the Java logic, sir. You need to write sometimes sometimes you need to be the focusing on what writing the SQL queries as well. In such a situations, the Oracle will comes into the picture for you. Understand? As a full stack Java developer, sir, you need to be the concentrate on Java layer, writing the business logics. Okay. And also you need to be the aware of what the database knowledge as well. How to read the data from the database. How can you insert the data into the database? How can you join the multiple tables to extract the information for your business requirement? All these things, you need to write all these things, sir, at the database side. Understand, Surya? Yes. Any other questions? So feel free to ask the questions, sir. No problem. No hesitation here. We are here to learn the subject. Okay, we are here to learn the subject, sir. You can ask me any question, no problem, with respect to the technology. Okay. Okay then. Okay then. Fine, sir. Thank you, guys. We'll meet you on the tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Good night.